I told you that it was going to be a busy week. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC welcoming you to yet another episode of the Good Times Newsline Flashcast. Yeah. So we're recording this one on the 1st because the thing that we're talking about lasts until the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. And what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about some Atari VCS news updates. And that is that the Atari VCS has got some game sales. That's right. So what happens every time they do a sale, and a big one, not just like one game here, one game there, whatever, I usually go through the list and give you guys some picks, especially when the list exceeds like 10, 20 something games. So come on with me, and we're going to go off to the land of the VCS store, and we're going to pluck out some richest picks for this sale. So this sale for July 2024, like I said, it ends on the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Thursday. Maybe because it coincides directly with the 12th, and the 12th there'll be something else that's releasing. I don't know if is it Yars time at that point. I don't know, but it ends on a Thursday, from what I can tell. And let me know down below in the comments if it is the 12th or whatever. Let me know. 46 games on sale. So I'm going to move this over here, and we're going to hit some buttons, and we'll see you over there in the store. All right, here we are in the VCS store itself, and we're looking at the first game on the list. We're going to do only the ones that are on sale, and then a couple notes that I have it's interesting that there are some games that are not on sale that I think maybe should be. We'll get to that in a second. So we've got Siggy, a fart for Melusina, from Pixel Games, and Sir Love-A-Lot over here, also from Pixel Games. Those are both on sale. Siggy is $3.74. Sir Love-A-Lot is $7.49. So it's like a 25% off kind of sale. Siggy at $3.74. If you're gonna pick one of the two, you want to go for the cheaper one. Siggy is the one to go for. As far as that, if you're looking for just like gameplay thing, I don't know. I kind of think that both of those games are in the same kind of thing. They get honorable mentions for me. So I would say, hey, check them out if you're into that whole platforming action kind of thing. Good stuff. And it's from Pixel Games, the guys that do the old Donut Dodos and the Cash Cows and all of those fun things. We were just talking about them just recently on the Newsline. And in fact, their next game is going to be another one of those arcade things, and not the one we were talking about before. So, little news tidbit as we're going on there. Don't know if that is actually disappointing for me though, because I really wanted to do that like hero style game. Was it the Bobby Bombastic or something like that? Yeah, it's looking forward to that one as soon as it comes out, if they decide to do that one next. But yeah, apparently we're going to get another one of those arcadey cash cow / Donut Dodo style games. So anyway, next up we go into the Recharge. Now all of the Recharge titles are again on sale, and they are in interesting price points. So Centipede Recharge has hit $4 even, but not all of the Recharge games are $4. Some are $4.50, some are $4, some are $7.99. It's weird. We're gonna go through it, but yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they're not all on the same price point level. I just thought it was an interesting take there. We've got Pedra Crystal Caves, formerly known as just Pedra with an exclamation point. $2.99. That was from the AIA Trio guys. This is the original game for $2.99 if you're into that puzzle stuff for $3. Not bad. That one gets a recommendation from me because I do love the puzzle games. And when you're getting it $3 for a game, I mean, come on, pick it up. Black Widow Recharge, $4.50. So here, like I said, there's different things here. So $4.50 for that. Asteroids Recharge at the same price point, $4.50, which is pretty crazy. Breakout Recharged at $4. So 50 cents more for Black Widow and Asteroids, 50 cents less for Centipede and Breakout. Again, I have no idea why. The pricing is the way it is. It just is. And that's the way they did it. Tempest 4000, $4. That's pretty good. And that gets, so all of the Recharge games, they all get honorable mentions. Tempest 4000 also gets an honorable mention. Might actually be raised to a recommendation because at $4, it's a pretty decent price point right there for that one. Always a recommendation. Combinera, $4.50. Now I know that before, no, that one actually came down pretty sizably from November 2023. Let's see. Let me see where it is on here. If I've got the things here. So Tempest was $9.99. Tempest at $9.99 and now $4. That's a pretty sizable price drop. So that's really awesome. Combinera at $7.49. Now at $4.50. It's still a price drop. So that's a high recommendation. If you guys don't have Combinera yet, if you guys didn't get Tempest 4000 for $4, that's a great deal. And it's the lowest price they've been. Now there are some that like are priced at these weird price points that are actually higher than they used to be. There were some that actually went up a little bit. I think Sir Lovelot was one of those ones there, and there will be some more later on down on the list. Let's keep it moving though. Gravatar Recharge, $4.50. Again, it gets an honorable mention. Donut Dodo, I recommend it all day long, every day, all day. It doesn't matter if it's full price or not. Donut Dodo is an awesome game, and at $3.74. Does it hit the best price it's ever been? No, but it's still pretty awesome, and you should definitely check. I mean, come on, it's $3.74. If you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. That's pretty cool. Orange Pixel games are also on sale. You've got Meganoid at $6.74, a little bit above where it used to be. Alpatoon 2 at $3.74. Again, a little bit more than it used to be, but not by much. Yars Recharged is $4.50. So it's one of those ones that's the 50-cent mark one. Don't know why. Space Grunts, it's $11.24. Oddly enough, it looks like all of the Atari games, except for like one or two, Atari Mania being one of them, Atari Mania not on sale. I was just like, want to throw that out there. It's kind of weird. Heroes of Loot, $6.37. The new version of Missile Command Recharged. I think my VCS is gonna freeze. Yeah, it's doing that weird freeze thing. Missile Command Recharged is $4.50. Gunslugs is $6.74. And Atari 50 still under that $20 hit, which is awesome, $19.49. That is the one. Again, always highest recommendation for an Atari product. Atari 50 is amazing. We're going to get that update later. It's going to be super, super cool. So definitely check that out. $9.74 for Residual. It's another Orange Pixel game. It went up a little bit. Aka R at $9.99. Another great price for that. Caverns of Mara Recharged at $4.50. So it's another one of those 50 cents games. Gunslugs 2 at $6.74. Heroes of Loot 2 at $6.74, just a little bit up from last time. Escape from Popo. It's our friends over at Meccan Games. $3.50 is a pretty good game right there. Groundskeeper 2 at $6.74. is a little bit up above. I don't know if here we go. It finally let me do the thing again. What is it? Yeah, Groundskeeper 2, $6.74. Then no Doodle Taxi or Mickens Traffic missing. Tears for the no Doodle Taxi sale. I love saying go ahead and grab Doodle Taxi because it's cheap. No sale this time, but you know what? Good Doodle Taxi anyway is probably one of my favorite games on the VCS itself. It's just awesome. I mean, imagine like a mini Crazy Taxi, but it's got like 2 different worlds now. It's got the little town and then this big city levels. There's all sorts of other cool things, crazy community Easter eggs. Heck, even our logos in it. It's pretty cool. It's just a fun game. It's super fun. We should play that some more on a stream or something. So anyway, but Escape for Popo is on sale. Not Doodle Taxi, not Metkin's Traffic Mission. And then we've got from Groundskeeper 2, the next one on sale is Ends Reach. That's over here. This hasn't been on sale, I think, $11.24. Just a little bit off, like 20% off or something like that. Pretty cool third-person action stuff. That's going to get a recommendation for me. I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what, you should really check that out because I think it's one of those like kind of like a hidden gems maybe of the Atari VCS store. I think it's really cool. I think it's worth your while. Definitely you're going to get your money's worth even at the $11 price point. I think you're still going to get your money's worth out of that. Then you got the weird ones. You got Quantum Recharge. Now you got $4.50, right? No, this one's $7.49. No idea why. That's what it is. This is the price. Neo Sprint, brand new. It released on Friday, right? We've had it for months. It's on sale, $13.49, a couple bucks off on that. It's got the big update. It's got all the stuff that you have in the retail versions. You can pick it up on VCS. The updates are really cool. I played in a tournament. There's gonna be a video coming out soon on the channel. Like I said, super busy from too many games. I played in a tournament. It was 3 rounds of 4, or 4 rounds of 4, and then a championship round. I'll tell you guys all about it. It was a really cool experience. It was a blast. Got to talk to the people, some of the people that were in the dev team for this game. Really, really awesome stuff, and a great time. So anyway, at $13.49. If you're looking for like something that's kind of cool, get that Micro Machines vibe. Got a track builder. Got all sorts of kind of community features. Neo Sprint. Do not sleep on this thing. It's actually a pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool game. And it was my experience at Too Many Games that kind of turned that tide for me. I didn't think I was going to revisit Neo Sprint until I played in the tournament. And then, after talking to devs and they told me everything that was going on in the game, man, it's definitely really cool. So definitely check that out. It gets a solid recommendation, even at the $13 price point. It's pretty cool. Days of Doom. It's that one game that's an Atari game that's been just kind of like looming, and it's like, Rich, you will play this, and then get sucked in, and then I say, no, I'll play it later, and then I don't play it. I don't know why. It's $14.99, so that's a huge price difference. I'm going to try to see if I can do this without crashing the VCS. Yeah, $29.90. It's 50% off, and it's a tactical RPG roguelike. Or roguelite, I think they say it is. It's a tactical RPG. I should be all over this, and I still haven't played it because I'm scared that it's going to just suck me in. But like I said, at $14.99 and 50% off, come on. If you're into any of those games at all, at $15, it's worth a pickup. It's pretty beefy from what I've heard. You can put many hours in there. It's got replay value and all that stuff. So check that out. $12.99 for Haunted House. This one gets an honorable mention. It's pretty good. And as far as the price point goes, it's getting to that thing where let me just take a shot. It's $3 more than the $10, but you know what? It's a pretty good time. Had a lot of people saying some cool things about it as well. And I'll eventually revisit this one as well, because again, it's another one of those beefy, like kind of like more time required games. These should probably be put on lists for completion quests, I think. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to see that on the channel. Basket Boom at $3.74 is another Meccan Games game. This one's pretty cool. Definitely, I mean, I love all of Meccan games. I mean, they're all pretty cool. So, hopefully you guys will have some fun with that. If you're looking for just something that, hey, I've got $5 and I need to get a game, it's pretty cool. There might be others that I would recommend above that. We'll do that in the wrap for that, but it's a pretty cool game. Berserk Recharged, $7.99. So this is not $7.49, $7.99, and it's a recharged game. But you know what? It's worth your time. I like it. It's not Berserk in my humble opinion. It's not true Berserk, but it is still really cool. I think it's really awesome. And it's just a really cool game. Does get the honorable mention there, even at the $7.99. So just check that out. Star Dash, another orange pixel game, on sale for $6.74. It's a pretty good time. Orange pixel games are always really cool. So there is that. So you can check that out. Now, before we get to the other next game on there, Food Fight Culinary Combat. It's another Atari game, not on sale. Interesting stuff. Interesting choices of why they're not on sale. I don't know why, but here we have Timeline Mission, another Meccan Games game. It is the winner of cheapest game on sale on the store for the VCS. Right now, it's $1.50. $1.50. You can get Timeline Mission. It's a pretty cool little programming kind of game. It's kind of like if you ever looked at those. I can't remember the educational game where you program by just putting blocks and commands. Kind of teaches you how machines go through the flow of seeing the commands entered in for them or whatever. You got to plan out everything, and then you hit the execute button, and then it just runs the code that you've put in the same order. Timeline Mission is definitely one of those games, kind of like that. I think for $1.50, it's worth your time. Even at full price, it's worth a look if you're into the puzzly thing. But if you're not into the puzzly thing, then your mileage may vary there. You got the Quamp 2, the breakout of Pong world kind of thing, spiritual successor, whatever you want to call it. It's $14.99. I want to say that's $5 off. It's a 25% thing. Let's see if we can make it load. Yes, it's $5 off. That's a 25% discount there. And the Quamps, it does get a little bit of an honorable mention there. It's pretty cool. So that's something you can check out. Cosmic Panic, $2. That was pretty steep discount from its regular price. I think it's $9.99 regularly, down to $2. That's not bad at all. You can definitely check that out. It's a little party game action. It's kind of cool. Snake Core, you got $6.74. Not bad. It's a pretty cool game. It's another one of those orange pixel games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that on the homework. Yes, it is an orange pixel game. I'm pretty good at this game. So that's pretty cool. And then you get to up here, you get the Cash Cow DX from Pixel Games. It is $4.49. It is a strong recommend. It's such a cool game. And again, for $4, $4.50, come on, you just got to jump in there and grab it. It's an awesome game. Totally recommend. Tile Cross, also on sale, $2.24. So it's another inexpensive puzzle action kind of game. You can check that out if you'd like. Tanks But No Tanks, also on sale for $5.99. It's another one that's pretty cool. And it's it's kind of like one of those quirky kind of games. So it's pretty decent. Asteroid V Claw. Now, if you got a classic controller, especially if you get a little spinner topper action going on, Asteroid V Claw is a must-own for people that love the classic controller spinner action. It is designed specifically for it. It's another one of those Meccan games, and at $5.39, I think it's just worth your time just to check it out, just because of the action that you get using the classic controller. That's a pretty cool time. Definitely gets the honorable mention. And then you get Lunarlander Beyond at $23.99. Just a couple bucks off, but it is a brand new game that still was heavily being promoted at the Atari booth over at Too Many Games. Pretty cool stuff. It's definitely a decent game. At $23.99, Now, is it worth your time to just go in and grab? Now, that is up to you. If you are into the kind of like gravity based flight simulator kind of things, then yes, I would say you could definitely take a shot at this one and have a good time. But if not, I don't know. I mean, $23.99 still. It's nice to have it a little bit on sale, but it's still pretty high, right? So anyway, we move on to AIA Trio at $449. Now, $449 for 3 games automatically gets an honorable mention at the very least, just because of value. It's got 3 different types of games as well. They're all puzzly games, but they all play a little bit differently. So I could definitely recommend that. And like I said, at $449, not bad at all for the price point. You got Circus Interstellar. It's another one that slipped through my grasp there. I have the game. Obviously, I own them all. But Circus Interstellar I haven't played yet. So I can't really necessarily give you the recommendation, but I can say that $749. It's about 20-something% off of its normal price, so you can check that out if you'd like. Mekkin's Multi-Ball, though, we did play here on a Fun for 5. Had some cool recommendations for Mekkin Games Con over there, and he immediately put in an update, and then all sorts of updates are happening. Plus, more stuff is going to be coming on National Pinball Day. That's August 1st, if I can remember correctly. It's only a month away or 2 months away. Maybe it's September 1st. Can't remember which one it is, but it's just a couple months away or just a month away for 2 new tables to be entered. That's going to be put in for free, I think, is what Con said as an update to this game, adding 2 new tables to the 3 that are already there. And at $8.99, it's $1 off. So it's brand new. It just came out 2 weeks ago. Two Fridays ago, I think. So it's super new, and it's really cool. Just like, hey, like it just came out, but here's $1 off of that. Did get the Find the Fun there for me, and hopefully, if you guys like some pinball action, you can find some fun as well. Now, so we're going to go into the wrap-up mode, and then we're going to just go over with the list one more time. We're going to give you all of my strong recommends for the list. Let's go. All right, guys. Now it's time for the strong recommends. The strong recommends in the revamp of the sale here on the Atari VCS store. So if you've got the dough and you're going to spend it on some games and you don't already have these titles, what are you going to get? The automatic strong recommends are for Donut Dodo at $3.74, Atari 50 at $19.49, Cash Cow DX at $4.49. So if you're only going to get a couple of them and you don't have any of the games that I just mentioned, it behooves you to go get them. Like 100%, just go and grab them, please, because they're so good. And if you're looking for other ones, Pedra Curse of Caves at $2.99, Combinera at $4.50, Aka R at $10 at $9.99, Neo Sprint at $13.49, Timeline mentioned at $1.50 because of the price point itself, and Asteroid V Claw at $5.39. I'm just gonna push that. I'm gonna push that one up, and then of course AIA Trio at $4.49. I'm gonna put that one up there too. That's some pretty good stuff. If you're looking for something different, you got some kind of cool stuff. You know what? I'll even elevate Ends Reach. I know it's $11.24, but I'm gonna elevate that too, because it's another one of those games where it's like, you know what, guys, you should just take a look at these things. They're pretty cool games. A lot of these are from indie devs that are just trying to put some stuff out there and taking a swing. So just give them a shot, right? Give them a shot. And then of course for all the other honorable mentions, I won't list them all. I just will say that there was other Pixel games in there. Of course, the entire Recharge series is in there. Tempest 4000 is in there, that kind of thing. So this is a cleanup thing. If you guys don't have the Recharge series, if you don't have them all, they keep putting them on sale for us, guys. So like, come on in and grab some recharge games you didn't have, just so you can have them. They're all really good. They got awesome soundtracks. Even for the soundtracks alone, they're worth the $4 or $5 or whatever it is, just to get in there and play and listen to some awesome Megan McDuffie music. It's all really, really cool. So that is it. The 46 games have now been completely reviewed of their sale value for the July 2024 sale. Will there be more sales? I'm sure they will be. I'm sure there's going to be another one in October or November, and I'm sure there's going to be another one for December, as it is their pattern. Every time there will be one, we will go ahead and review it. Is this the biggest sale that they've ever had? Absolutely not. That still reigns supreme at the December 2023 sale, where they had 84 games on sale for the December 2023 sale, and most were 50% off plus. So there was tons of huge discounts on there. Another one of my favorites that isn't on the sale, they didn't put Atari Vault 2 on sale at $249. That was a crazy deal back in December. I wish I would have saw that again in this one, but beggars can't be choosers, and I don't know, who knows? Maybe they couldn't because of the licensing, or maybe just didn't want to. So anyway, what do you guys think? Thanks for just hanging out, but let me know down below what you think about the deals. Did you pick some up? Did you not want to pick some up? Whatever you guys want to do. That's pretty cool. Of course, we are here rapidly approaching the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We got to do one thing only, and that is thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Fan and Fiction, Skeletrix, Lloyd Jim, Papa P, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, Gunsy20, and Immortal Sojourn. Thank you guys all so much for the support of the channel. Thank you guys all for watching. If you're not a member already, you can hit the join button, become a member of the Good Times Club, get some awesome exclusive videos and all that kind of fun stuff. Lots of cool things happening here on the channel. We're in July in full swing. I've now shot 4 or 5 videos in the last 48 hours. It's going to be crazy nuts. I have not even touched any of the editing I need to do for most of the stuff that I shot over at Too Many Games 2024. So we're going to be talking about all that too. It's just insane. There's lots of cool things happening here. Hope you guys are in the ride for it. And even if you're here and you don't want to hit the join button, hey, can you hit the red sub button for me on the way out? That'd be kind of cool. Leave likes, leave dislikes, definitely leave comments. I want to talk to you about all these cool things happening here. And of course, until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys. And hey, get some Atari games, guys. Let's go.
RTFC.baconicecream.com